Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Oh, and this is a new romantic comedy coming to you from writer-director Sophie Brooks, who takes the reins with this film that focuses on Iris, played by Molly Gordon, who co-wrote the film, and Isaac, played by Logan Lerman, who are off in the country renting a house for their first getaway together as a couple. It's charming, they're having a good time, they're getting a little naughty. And then things are revealed about the true perspective that Isaac has on the relationship, and things take a sharp left turn. And Iris kind of keeps Isaac hostage and brings in her friends Max, played by Geraldine Viswanathan, and Kenny, played by John Reynolds. And things keep spiraling, going awry in this fun comedy, really about people's insecurities and very relatable struggles with commitment and relationships. And I really like what Brooks does from like a tonal perspective and stuff like that. This never gets too crazy heavy, but there's some darker elements in it that gives it a bit of an edge. And I appreciated that about the experience watching this film. It is legitimately funny. There's a lot of fun, unexpected moments. There's definitely some unexpected comedic moments. Like there's a section where they go to a produce stand earlier in the film, and how that ends was so unexpected, but such a great comedic payoff based off of the dialogue and how the camera was put and set up and everything, and how the shots were composed. It's just clever little elements like that. I think this film has some really impactful and meaningful themes because a lot of people have insecurities about relationships, and a lot of people deal with those insecurities in not very productive ways and causes issues. And I think this film really captures that challenge and is able to really highlight that awkwardness and clunkiness of what can come about when people get too close to getting into a relationship. And sure, narratively, this goes a little wild, and some elements feel a little tacked on or maybe a bit messy in terms of the path we're going on over the course of this film's only 94 minutes. But I think one of the things that work alongside Brooks's handle of the tone and ideas is this cast. I love Molly Gordon. She's so great in everything, whether, it's her popping up in Booksmart or Shiva Baby or Theater Camp. And I just really appreciate what she brings to the table. She has a great sense of humor. It's very dry, but effective and cutting. And Logan Lerman is in an interesting position in this film because a lot of the times I feel like Logan Lerman's more of the straight-laced kind of nice guy, and here he's kind of put in a situation where he has to be perceived as a jerk, but there's some layers and complexities, and there's some where his arc and where some of these characters go in this film is very unexpected, which is also a nice subversive positive about this film, is that there's some shocking elements to how this story plays out. And then, I think Viswanathan and Reynolds, who have each of their own varying degrees of success popping up in films and being great additions to projects, and they get added in the later half of this film as this support for Iris, and I think they bring a lot of charm and humor and connection to the film as well. And it's just a really great young cast that brings a lot of talent and brings a lot of personality to this film. And this isn't perfect. It has its flaws. There's some smoothing that could have been done around the edges, but I think this is a very sharp, fun way of exploring relationship insecurities and being afraid to commit, and being afraid to be hurt, and being vulnerable with people. And I think these actors really do a great job of bringing these characters to life and delivering the humor and making us feel connected and delivering some emotion along the way. And I think Brooks and Gordon find some fun ways to really surprise the audience with how this story goes. But those are my thoughts on Oh, Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.